Welcome back to Beyond the Closet with Tamara, and today we are with the founder of one of my most favorite Instagram silver jewelry brands. And every time I scroll through their website, I cannot exit without adding to cart. And today we have with us Deepthi from Prade Jewels. Hi Deepthi.
Hi Divya.
Welcome to the show.
I'm very happy that I made the right decision when it wasn't yet the trend. For me, my salary was my investment back into the company. Instagram is beneficial or not is secondary, but it is non-negotiable. You have to allocate at least 30 to 50% of your marketing budget from the capital. That includes Instagram as well. So I would say it is a highly competitive space with crazy overheads, not crazy returns. Every single client matter. If they are your client, all their friends and family will become your client again.
I've known you for ever since you started, so It's been such a long journey. I'm so happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you for having me, first of all. Honestly, I wasn't really sure if I am ready for this, but I think you are very persistent.
So, in Prade, we've not seen the founder's face, and I really wanted to make it a point to bring you on screen this time.
Right.
And I'm so happy that you've chosen us to do this. Can you tell us what it is like to start a silver jewelry business, and what was your starting point?
Honestly, it was an accidental venture. I knew that silver had a massive potential in the jewelry field that is untapped. I want to explore. So that is how I ventured into it. And after that, I'm very happy that I made the right decision when it wasn't yet the trend. After a decade later, my instinct turned out to be true. It is one of the biggest industries in India, and it is actually bigger than the entire movie industry of India. So that way, I'm happy and I made the right decision.
You started off as a small brand, but today the kind of collection that you have is just so massive. So how have you managed to grow your business and accumulate such a amazing collection over the years?
It is like I started with a decent capital. I wouldn't say it as a small capital or a big capital, but after that I started putting the investment back into it than taking profit. For me, my salary was my investment back into the company. So that's how I was able to have this large inventory right now. After this, I think you don't have to do that thing. You have a lot of investors coming in and people are already approaching us. Once you are established, that is the advantage, that you have easier ways to expand your business.
You've completed the difficult part.
Yeah.
I know that it's been predominantly you that's run the show, but did you have any mentors guiding you, or friends or family who supported you?
Obviously, I didn't have mentors from the same field. I don't have any ancestor in the jewelry field. So it wasn't really easy. It was very hard, especially if you're the sole decision maker. You know, right? If you have a partner who's actually a working partner, it is easier. At least you can share some of the workload, right? So I didn't have, but I had amazing set of friends who actually pushed me to do this. When I said I have an idea, I want to start, they said, what are you waiting for? You can't get the right moment. It is now or never. Don't think your child is like just 1 year old or like not even a year old. You have to start it. Right now is the best time, and I'm thankful to them. And one of my friend is still involved in Prade. He comes and shows up during crisis. He also set up the team with me. So I'm thankful for such friends around me. Without a support system like that, I don't think you can pull it off. Last but not least, my team. So now they are my support system, and anything without them is not possible. So I'm truly grateful for them right now.
I've had the opportunity to interact with your lovely team, and I'm very,
you
very
know them
fond
very
of them.
well.
Yeah.
And also, I did forget to mention that once I started through Prade, I met like very secure, strong women like you and Madhulika, who have been like very instrumental in my growth through collaborations, right? And I remember the moment when I came and asked you, hey Divya, how do I grow my Instagram page? Can you help me with some tips? Without a second thought, you did share me, and it did work well for me. So such is the strong and secure women friends that you need to have in your circle to actually grow.
Growth on Instagram, over the 10 years, it's been like crazy. They blame the algorithm. Suddenly there's a boom, and then suddenly you're supposed to do reels, and then you're supposed to run ads. So we have seen it all from the start of Instagram to what it is today. Is it benefiting the businesses now, or how has it been for you?
Instagram is beneficial or not is secondary, but it is non-negotiable. Don't you agree?
I agree, yes.
If you are an e-commerce, can you actually avoid or skip Instagram?
Right now, absolutely not.
So you have to be there. Since you are already there, you have to work it anyway. And to make it work, you have to only explore and see what works best for you. And your content matters, your ideas matter, your consistency matters. Everything is very important to grow your Instagram handle. I do agree there is organic traction right now on Instagram, but I feel that might go out of syllabus soon. If you are a newcomer and you want to venture into e-commerce and to use Instagram as your handle, you should have a huge marketing budget. Without that, I think it will be quite hard in the coming days.
So what it was 10 years ago, it's not now.
No, definitely not.
We have to adapt to what Instagram is today.
And I think you have to allocate at least 30 to 50% of your marketing budget from the capital. I mean, that includes Instagram as well. That's when you can grow, I feel.
So in terms of business, there was like pre-COVID, and then there's a lockdown, and then now, where these e-commerce has really boomed. How do you see, your business growing through these different phases?
Pre-COVID was golden phase, which we didn't make full use of. Right? I regret, but during COVID, for me, the sales was really good. Because of the foundation that I laid during pre-COVID, it was helpful with sales. And obviously, we did face challenges like shipment delays and all. As a team, we did manage very well. Post-COVID, I'm seeing a lot of brands that actually thrived well during the first two phases are now looking to exit. I think it is because of the increased competition and market conditions. Fortunately for Prade, we are growing and we are doing really well, and I'm grateful for that.
There are a lot of misconceptions about silver, like is it good quality if it tarnishes, or it's not a good quality? Are there any misconceptions that you would like to address and clarify it once and for all for us?
With us being concerned, you don't have to worry about quality. We do silver at the highest purity, like above 90%. So if you still have a doubt, you can go for a laser testing. So that is there. If you really want to test our piece and get it from us, we can do that. But there are general misconceptions around silver jewelry. When it comes to founders, like investors' perspective, they think it's a high margin industry, which is not true. So I would say it is a highly competitive space with crazy overheads, not crazy returns. We as the brands, we invest a lot in our making charges than on silver itself. So it is very expensive to invest, and you have to be prepared. If you face any dead stock, you have to melt it down at loss. Also, they say it is not a good investment, which I agree, because as jewelry, it is not a great investment when compared to traditional utensils or whatever. And you cannot expect monetary returns out of everything, right? Some returns are meant to give you sane returns. Some investments had to be that, and I think it will definitely give you sane returns, which is actually good for your mental health. For the current times, that is very important. You can definitely pass on to the next generation, and you will have some kind of monetary returns, not like what you can expect. It is going to give you sane returns. So I think it is worth investing in your silver jewelry.
Another decade-long business which has really thrived on Instagram, and of course now you have a store also. But very often there's a lot of buzz around your exhibitions. The big Hollywood A-listers are attending it. And what is it like, and how important it is to have an exhibition when you're an Instagram store?
I think it is very important, because they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Likewise, if you're putting all your budget into Instagram, it might not benefit you in long term. So exhibitions are that way very important. For a newcomer, it helps with branding, although it doesn't convert into sales right away. But for established brands or somewhat established brands, you can definitely get some good returns. And also strategically thinking of a date and venue is very, very important when it comes to exhibition. So if you're not doing that right, again, it will not benefit you. Yeah, to have those people come and walk into the exhibition venue, it's truly like a dream come true, and it feels like a sense of achievement for me. And a lot of people start to trust you more, and like you get more orders after the exhibition and all that, because they come and they spread the word of mouth, right? And also I believe there are people who are actually reluctant to buy online, so you can convert them when you go to exhibition. So for me, there is only one concept, like every single client matter. If they are your client, all their friends and family will become your client again. So that way, I think exhibition is really important, and it is not easy as well, like your Instagram store or a physical store.
Yeah.
It is a lot of logistics, things with strategic planning, as I said earlier. You have to have a dedicated team separately and exclusively for your exhibitions. It's a lot of work, but it is worth it.
So, what would you say are your most favorite moments over your journey in Prade?
My most favorite moments, like whenever I see a celebrity wearing it, and whenever a customer comes to me and say, like, I'm so happy, everyone gave a lot of compliments. When I had a bad day, like, I always get a good comment from Instagram saying, like, Surekha will send me one comment saying, like, this client appreciated us. So I think that is a game changer, and it will immediately lift up my mood. Yeah, it is like a mood booster.
So that's what's been motivating you.
Yeah.
over the
Personally,
years.
also doing this is helping me a lot.
As I already said, I'm a very big fan of your exhibition. So when is it happening next?
So you can expect it on September. Dates are not finalized, but for Chennai, we have planned it on September.
Super. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So what is the special collection that's coming up in this exhibition?
So for the first time, we are launching semi-precious Rakodi, real old silver that we had procured. So it was hard to procure. So this is the collection that I'm actually excited about. It's completely encrusted with semi-precious stones and authentic Burmese stones. This was hard to procure, and we assembled every single piece from different locality and made it into a single neck piece.
What or who inspired you to be a successful entrepreneur? Was this planned, or how is this?
It is not my first business. I did couple of businesses before which did fail. I think I wouldn't say fail. I was in a position to choose if I have to do this or that. So obviously I chose Prade because of the high investment. I feel like I was more aligned to that, and I was like more passionately inclined to that. And I thought that is not good for Prade. So I had to take, unlike everyone who will actually go to whatever they are passionately inclined in, I'm still passionately inclined to Prade, but Sari was actually calling me more than Prade. You don't know, right? Our association with Tamara, with saris and dresses and all that. But then I thought Prade is very important right now. It is like my baby and I have to be present. So that way I had to choose this.
Thank you so much, Deepti, for bringing us really lovely pieces. And like literally every exhibition, or I should say every month, I go through your website and I have to pick at least like one tiny silver piece, because it's just become my ritual, and I absolutely am a silver hoarder.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for bringing us such lovely collection, and I look forward to seeing a lot more from Prade in the coming years. And thank you so much for being associated with Tamara for so many years, and thanks for being here today.
And thank you for trusting us when we were like absolutely nothing. You did believe in us, and you were the first one to host our products online. When Prade was nothing, I think Tamara was quite popular. So having Prade on board with Tamara actually helped us scale our growth, and people got a trust in our brand. Our starting point is Tamara. Prade is nothing without Tamara, that everyone knows, right? So I'm incredibly grateful for whatever support you have shown us. Thank you, Divya, for doing that.
I think Deepti's being like overly kind. I mean, it was nothing like that. I absolutely loved her work, and which is why we had Prade on board. And till today, I love their jewelry and the kind of work and the curation that they, do. And I'm so happy, and I'm super excited that I'm the one who has brought the founder of Prade in front of the camera. So I'll take credit for that. Thank you so much for being here today.
To you.
I hope you enjoyed watching this session with the founder of Prade Jewels, and we look forward to interviewing a lot more interesting and many more entrepreneurs in the fashion field, and looking forward to your comments below. Thank you.